Hello, everyone! I'm Chester44, and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate. Last episode, we flooded the mines and made our way out of there, came back, got everything identified, sold everything, except one thing that we kept because it was an improvement to the bracers that Dinair had, and now time for us to continue on. Our path finally leads us to the namesake of the game, Baldur's Gate. So, let's head to the bridge and go in. Oh good, we didn't actually end up encountering anyone trying to kill us. And it looks like the bridge is down. Alright. I know very little about Baldur's Gate, truthfully. Despite having played a fair bit of D&D related games, all my knowledge comes from Neverwinter Nights. I know more about Neverwinter in that area of the Sword Coast than Baldur's Gate itself, so I will be learning here. Baldur's Gate is apparently a big city, but we'll find out more.
I serve the flaming fist.
The entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. The mystical land of frolicking naked nymphs, where your every desire is granted by bold, blubbering bugbears. Hee hee. Well, we're definitely not from Amun. We're also not from Nashkel. We've been stationed out of Baragost, but we originally came from Candlekeep. Candlekeep probably seems a fair choice to say, so we'll say Candlekeep. You'll have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you. Uh-oh.
Citizens, please step forward.
First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble at the Nashkel mines? If you mean putting an end to it, yes, that was us. I have to say you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? Yeah, we're interested. Alright then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading coster. Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading coster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the coster's head, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years, and this isn't his usual behavior. I can't start up an official investigation, as there is no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. Let's see. Let's see here. So he basically wants us to investigate a trading company because they're acting not at all like a trading company, but he can't start an official investigation. All he knows is that the guy in charge isn't acting normally. We're ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkel and in Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne. It doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds new light on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now, but I'll make sure to look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch for is Jasso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold for this favor. The estate is located on the southwest side of town. I wish all of you the best of luck. Remember, once you're done at the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of the Seven Sons. Scar has hired us to investigate strange goings-on in the Seven Sons compound in the southwest section of the city. Once we have completed our investigation, we are to report to him at the Flaming Fist Barracks, which are located just west of the Seven Sons building. Alright then. Whale. Who are you?
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Hey ho there, fellow travelers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? Westward till dawn, if plans stay unchanged. It is the same for me. Surely this lends us a familial bond of sorts. The smart move would be to travel as one, especially with the number of bandits in the area. You probably need the counterbalance of my intelligence as well. I suppose there would be no harm in you joining me. Well, I suppose I'll be on my way then, you idiot. You said yes! I mean, of course I'll come with you. My intellect and skill as a cleric will undoubtedly make your group much better than it is. Onward. You sound annoying, and we already have a cleric. Goodbye.
What do you need?
Please don't leave me out here. Do you hear buzzards? I hear buzzards. Yeah, I don't think we need you, Quail. Quail scared of buzzards. Ha ha ha. Was that an intentional pun, I wonder? But yes, we already have a cleric. We don't need another. Our party is all set up, and we're still getting replacements. I guess the idea is if your companions died and you need someone to replace them, there's plenty of people who can do that, but still. If only I could have them all gather together in the Friendly Arms Inn or something. Just uncovering what I can over here. I don't know how much there is to uncover. Yeah, it looks like there's actually a bit to uncover. Probably not anything hostile or trying to kill us down here. Most likely it's just like the map. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's basically just uncovering the map itself. It is a big river, I will say that. Alright, so I imagine we go west, we'll actually enter the city. Yep, here we have the first part of the city of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, there, Wanda. Stay
Elminster
thy
again.
course a moment to indulge an old man.
Good day to thee, young one. What a marvelous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that you've no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true, our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again.
It is good to see you again. What brings you here?
Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine.
So what is it you wish of me?
I was about to ask the same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and though my answers are often less than obvious, I do hope they help a little. Gorion often chided me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide-and-seek as well.
What can you tell me of Gorion? Seems I knew very little of him.
He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveler in his day, though he never regretted his new role as foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you.
He was a good man, though I would prefer to walk my own path.
I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee.
I know little of what is to come, but I will do what is best.
I am sure the future will be kind to thee. For now, I will give thee my best wishes, and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man and well worth trusting. His superior, Duke Eltan, is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave, and wish thee well.
Oh boy. Again, Elminster has made an appearance, though he was a little more forthcoming with information this time. He apparently knew Gorion well, and thought him a good man to care for me. He also spoke of bad blood, and a taint that will consume me if care is not taken. What this means, I am not sure. I will heed his warning, though I have little time to dwell on it. He did give me some names, though, of people he feels are trustworthy. Scar of the Flaming Fist and Duke Eltan. I suppose I can believe them if Elminster himself does so recommend. Alright then.
Alright, alright.
Well, let's see.
Pardon thy lordship, but I've not eaten an eye until 3 days. Spare a coin.
Take this coin and use it well.
Thank you. Good fortune smile on thee.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Did you hear how them mines at Nashkel were shut down for the longest time? Somebody went in there and made short work of the bastards, and now it's open again. It'll take a while for the iron stores to build up again, but them folks sure helped us all out.
Wife's been getting prickly on me arse.
I'm not fat, I'm big boned. Enormously boned, actually. Fantastically huge bones, the likes of which have never been seen on creatures without a trunk or a blowhole.
Sure thing, Fatso.
You're a handsome bunch, ain't ya?
My husband tells me that the bandits have been hired by Armin to soften up our city for an invasion. It's so frightening, isn't it?
Hello. Nice to make the acquaintance of such a cultured personage.
I have a vested interest in the Seven Sons trading cluster. It upsets me to no end how much they've lost to bandits over the past few weeks.
Lucky Owler's discount store and a tavern and inn. Well, we may as well take a look in the discount store first. See if there's anything of worth here. It's possible.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Ah, folk, welcome to Lucky Aloes, where the prices are so low there's gotta be something wrong. Nobody sells it lower than me, because nobody buys it cheaper. If you can find a price lower than mine this side of Callumshine, the item will probably kill you. What can I get for you? So you've got the cheapest goods around? Let's have a look. Some of those are unidentified, which has me thinking they're cursed. That's what I expect. 2,100 for this two-handed sword. That one might not be cursed. These are probably cursed. I'm not going to buy anything, though. So, we'll use you to sell stuff, probably.
Alright.
And now, let's take a look at the inn here. It's got to be... How do you get into the inn? Because this does say it's a tavern and inn. Ah, here it is. Hiding the doors. Really bad choice of thing to do. Alright, bartender, what have you got?
You want some whiskey?
I help run a clean establishment here. Don't go messing it up. So would you like a drink? Well, all he's got is the rooms and the drinks. Well, let's see if there's anything we can get. Rumor-wise. Hear about the heroes in Ashkill? Some good folk. Mercenaries, it said, came down and solved all that town's problems. I hear some units of the Flaming Fist have been sent to Baragost. Seems like the Grand Dukes are getting real paranoid about all. I ain't gonna serve you another drop, you can barely stand it as it is. Best to sleep it off before you go out looking for trouble. Tales of my actions are spreading, though I'm not sure I like the term mercenaries. Oh, there's another bartender up here?
You want some whiskey?
Careful you have too much to drink. You don't want to be stumbling through Baldur's Gate without your wits in good order. So would you like a drink? Okay, same thing up here. Alright, everyone downstairs. Been through the tavern in the end, time to leave. Okay. Seems there's another building here. Shop of Silence.
Alright, alright.
Rogue store?
Be ye friend or be ye dead?
Night children wayward, are you? Well, you are welcome here, so long as you keep your manners about you. There is a cost for each head kept safe, but I do not feel like charging today. Please, rest a while, no worries. Okay, so there is a shop here. Cloak of Protection. Okay, that's a nice thing to have. A lot of bullets here that would be very good to have, I think. And a cheap room.
Hi, friend.
Here there, a word with you I would have. House rules you'll be needing to know. This here be sanctuary, and silence be our patron saint. You do anything to harm either, every thief, assassin, and scoundrel within 1,000 leagues will want you dead. I don't know the magics that keep this place secure, but tain't nowhere else in Night Sneak can sleep sound. It's neutral ground, and you leave your fighting outside. Be on your best behavior, 'cause banishment for life is the nicest punishment Silence knows. Noted. I doubt we'll be going in there for much else. Okay. Well, we will continue looking around. Oh. Hit a wrong button. Okay, this is a path southwards leading to another part of the town. Are we going to be exploring through the entire city? Is that what's going to be involved here? Just uncovering every bit of it. Oh boy. Okay, what's this? Elf song.
What you want?
Very well.
Cotternus?
We follow the righteous path. The path of hell.
Aye, you'll be fighters and mages and monster killers all, be ye? We may not all be fighters, and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death throes to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome be the monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favor and place a blade into their gut.
Hello.
Might I have a moment of your, time? Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh, wait, you wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah, yes, well, oh, how do I approach this? You are, for hire? I mean, I need a job done. Get my intent? A job done. Strictly hush-hush, I believe you would say. Am I to understand that you intend me to do something I would not be proud to speak of? All I want is the acquisition of an item currently in the possession of someone else. It's not as though it's stealing. Well, actually, it's a lot like stealing. Okay, it's stealing, but it's only the one item, and I don't want anybody hurt. Illegal, eh? What's in it for me to take such a risk? Straight to the point, and as serious as the subject demands. Certainly you are the cream of the larcenist crop. For retrieving but one object, I will give you 500 gold. No killing, and only the one item is to be taken. Dashing banditry, just like in the song's bards. You can stop trying to sell me. I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you're willing to take such a risk. Oh, it's a marvelous trinket. Wonderfully curious little toy from distant Lantern. Oh, what do they call it? Oh, yes, a telescope of all things. It's a misleading name for such an interestingly crafted artifact. Golden Extra Farseer would have suited its craftsmanship so much better. There's not another like it this side of the trackless sea. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but I don't share the love of gems that possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function, but it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands. And if those hands just happen to be mine, oh, more the better. The telethingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, and were it in the possession of anyone else, it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, the Temple of Tagand. Being the god of artifice and invention, his followers take to revering mechanical devices, and will not part with an original of any price. It's not as though they make proper use of such things, keeping them behind locked doors where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. The Telewatts, it was made to be used, not worshipped. It must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica. Would you wish a copy of the diamond? It's just not the same. You would be advised to lower your standards before they land you in prison. The Hall of Wonders is nigh invulnerable, a veritable fortress. I'll not risk my good name on such a foolhardy task. I take your meaning well and clear. I shall just have to procure the needed skills elsewhere. It should not be so difficult. Perhaps a nice gentleman I bumped into on the way in. Polite as a saint he was. Mustache. Oh dear. It would appear that I have misplaced my purse. The strings appear to have snapped. How odd. No matter. I shall simply explain my situation to the innkeep and have him extend some friendly credit. Certainly will be no trouble. Everyone has been so accommodating thus far. Sorry, Brevlik, but I'm not going to steal a telescope. It's a freaking telescope.
You want some whiskey?
Welcome, travelers. I trust you will keep your weapons with your wits and not provoke trouble while here. It's the best thing for everyone. You'll find that the majority of our customers are well equipped to defend themselves, and if need be, the bar as well. Is there anything I can do for you? Yes. Ale and rooms. All good rooms. Alright. Nothing to note up there. Serving wench have anything to say, or does she just serve the ale?
Please, seat yourselves wherever you wish.
Doesn't have anything.
All that glitters is not gold.
Am I
but all that
ever
gold
glad
most
to see your face again?
certainly glitters.
It's perhaps the only honest one these walls have ever seen. I've explained my lack of coinage to the innkeep, and he replied with a suggestion involving my father and his sheep. He won't let me leave until I've paid, but his accursed interest has already turned 5 gold into 50. I don't expect a handout, but would you consider buying my ring? I paid 1,000 gold for it not a 10-day ago. It's a wonderful stone, an opal. Only 500, please. Let's see. The joke of it is worth as much. I take your 500 gold and mind what happened here when you next looked to someone else's property. It's sorely welcomed, though I suppose it is funny. Oh, but this has been such a bother. It's the price for acting as I did, I guess. I certainly hope I've learned my lesson, by golly. From now on, I'll have someone hire people for me. Goodbye. And we have an unidentified ring. We'll have to get it identified at some point. I know where I can get it identified, though.
All right, all right.
Sertimac. Didn't I just speak with you?
Hello, pal.
Can I help you, friend? If not, please do not hesitate to get out of my face. You're interrupting my fun. I'm sorry to disturb you, friend. I'll just be on my way. Okay, maybe we hadn't seen him before. Lady Alith and Dara.
Something you require?
Good eve to you. I am Alith, the owner and proprietor. I trust the elf song will fit your needs, whatever they should be. I should be wary of the clientele if I were you. Everyone is quite on edge of late. Apart from looking a little haggard, everyone seems quite ordinary. What have I to fear here? The elf song is somewhat of a refuge for the less appreciated members of society. You will find that the city patrols give us a wide berth, though we are not unprotected. Thievery is kept in check by the willingness of our patrons to answer with a blade, though I suppose this is successful just as often as it is not. We tend to go through a large number of customers, though we keep the smart ones.
Something you require?
Okay, noted then. So, Elf Song is a place for those who, well, are a little more questionable. And this merchant
I've
is
got the best prices this side of Cormier.
fine and lovely deity. Would you be interested in any of my fine odds and ends? I've endeavored to keep prices reasonable, even in spite of the shortages of late. Let's see what you got. Ooh, you cannot identify this ring. Okay. The one gift lost. The naming of this necklace originates from its only owner, Ikaida Morneve, who quested to regain his kidnapped daughter. Not many would help the determined father, but a kind and generous mage bestowed this item on him to aid his cause. Alas, the necklace was lost when Ikaida dropped it into the Immerflow River while fending off bandits upon a suspension bridge. Fortunately, it is rumored that the item is not needed to reunite the family once again. Missile Blast. Topsider's Crutch. Ah, infravision. Okay, I understand. Interesting items, nothing we need. A ruffian? A couple ruffians. I don't think I should speak with them. I don't think I have need. Nothing in there, and nothing in there. Alright, let's head back downstairs. I think, actually, this episode may have gone on about long... Brevlik, do you have anything else to say?
All that glitters is not gold, but all that's gold most certain.
Okay. Well, there's still much of this place that we have to experience, but I believe this episode has gone on long enough. Just about, anyway. Next episode, we will continue exploring through this section of Baldur's Gate. Many buildings to see, many places to investigate, much to do. Much to see, but that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Cheswick44. That is Frederick Lionheart, Ajantis, Bronwyn, Minsk, Gamowen, and Dinair. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate, and I shall see you all next time.